Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to another episode of Life with Marion and Joe. I'm Joe and I do a little bit of everything, and right now it is the end of June, and I've been doing these walkabout videos in my garden about every 2 weeks since spring started. And a lot of you have asked me to keep you updated on what's going on, so I will show you what's going on. We have some different things going on. Big thing that happened is, in our area, we never really had deer. They were always, I'd say in the past few years, we've been seeing them about a quarter mile down the road in this foresty area. They came down the train tracks and they arrived, but they've been kind of staying over there, and all of a sudden they've been kind of invading this area. We're in New Jersey and deer have no natural predators here. They drove out the mountain lion, which was their only natural predator, so they have been reproducing at a great rate. So there's too many of them. They're all over the place. So I came out the other day and I found a lot of my hostas eaten. And I was really upset because, like I said, that was the first time that happened. And I know a lot of you experienced that, and you're probably laughing, that I'm even, saying that like it's a surprise. But anyway, Marianne immediately ordered this stuff for me. It's called Deer Off, and it took 1 day to arrive on Amazon. And it was I got a concentrated form of it, and I mixed it up in one of those sprayers. It was, I believe, 113 ounces to 15 ounces of the concentrate, something like that. And I had to mix it up. And anyway, I sprayed all of this stuff down. It's supposed to last 30 to 90 days, but they said after heavy rain, you might want to spray again. So, I put it on. It smells like a rotten peppermint kind of thing. I know they don't like peppermint, so that's basically what it smells like. So, and I came out this morning. I did that last night. I came out this morning. I don't smell anything anyway. So besides that, I will show you a little bit around what's going on here, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so let me turn the filter on anyway in the pool so I can do that. You see the robot is in there. Still got, see those dirty lines? That's every single morning down there. I have to get in there and get those out. They work their way in. Okay, so I have to put him on there so we can get that out. And then I don't see too many bugs in the pool this morning, but yeah, there's a few right there. I have to scoop those out. See them right there. So anyway, that's not what you're here for, to see dead bugs in the pool. So anyway, you can see here everything's going along pretty good. Like I said, the hostas are doing well, the ones that the deers aren't eating. Now they did have these giant stalks on them, which there's one that's left right there. You see it? I mean, they grow 3 feet high. I just cut them off because I can't stand the way they look. I think they look so sloppy. So I did take them off. There, for those of you that know me, look, there's that blue, purple smoke. It was like a little seedling that got caught in that azalea that I moved from the side yard to here. And I'm letting it grow a little bit before I make a transfer of it. I'm just happy that it is coming up because it is a tree that my father bought us before he passed away, and so it is precious to me. Here is one of the containers I made, and look, the geraniums are all blooming, and you can see the diplodenia right there is also blooming. Now I transferred this vinca vine from the side of my shed, and it kind of looks a little scraggly right now. I don't want to see like new buds are coming out right there. Really what I should do is I should chop it back over here so that we get some growth back there. I see a little bit right there. You see it? So I can possibly cut this. I'm trying to let it get established first because it was a spur of the moment kind of deal that I moved it over. Here's the matching container right here, and the Diplodenia is blooming on this side right here. This Dracaena is growing. Remember, I did, the air conditioner just went on. I did winterize this, so you can see it's like in two parts. There's part down there and part up here. Okay, so the Cana Lily are doing really well. There's a lot of leaves. There is no sign of a flower yet, but again, I kept these winterized and they actually started growing, I want to say around February. Now, if I hadn't done that, they wouldn't even be this much growth, and then the flowers would be so much later. So I'm hoping that shortly we're going to get some flowers. I'm glad we're getting a lot of foliage, and that's doing well. Again, this was another container that I had winterized, and the geraniums are just, there's a first bloom that we're going to get right here. So they're coming along. Like I said, it's the end of June already though, and this was it was the size of a pencil, and we got it for Arbor Day from the ShopRite, and that is coming along really nicely. See how that looks. Here's those elephant ears right here. This was the weird one for those of you that are keeping track. It only had like one crazy looking spike on it, and look now how the leaves are all coming up, and we're even getting flowers right here, which I did not get last year. And this one, I see there's a flower right here that's forming, and there's a flower right here that's forming. This one over here, not forming yet, but the leaves are coming along. Now these were just a bunch of seeds I just threw in the other day. I just had them. I don't even know what they are, but they're flowers. But take a look at this. This is the sweet potato vine. So if you remember, I dug out when I was fixing up my dirt over there in the container. I had sweet potato vine there last year, and none of them came back, but I did find the tubers in there. So this one, just in the past couple of days, is now begun to sprout. So hopefully the rest of them will follow suit. Okay, my ornamental grass all growing good. My irises, look what a disappointment. This was that beautiful salmon begonia, and I don't know what happened. It just, I don't know. I have to go get something. I really want to replace it. It was so beautiful, and that happened in the past week. I don't know. These irises, like always, they're nice and healthy. I have to go in here, and I always take out this crap over here, all this dried out stuff. I don't like the way that looks. Again, here I just cut down all the flowers. That grew from last night to today because I had just taken those down. Take a look at the tiger lily. Look how tall these are. This is, it's getting, that one over there is close to 6 feet tall. They're really taking off. I will cut those down as soon as the flowers are spent. I will get rid of those. Tomato plants. The tomatoes are forming. The plants are very not bushy like they usually get, kind of scraggly looking, but that's better because then they get too crazy. And they do have a lot of flowers on them, and are getting tomatoes on here. So we'll see. And I only have a couple of pepper plants, and I'm getting the peppers on there as well. And then I have some basil and parsley. That's the Italian parsley. Look how nice and full that is. Okay, so let's go to the side yard. I'll show you the damage from the deer. Okay, so here we are in the yard. This is that same salmon colored begonia that I had in the back, and I don't know why that happened to that one. Because it's the same dirt mixture and I take care of it the same way. But anyway, so this one, knock on wood, is doing well. My basil, I keep pinching off because, first of all, you don't want it to flower, because when your basil begins to flower, your basil is going to become bitter. Also, you're going to get smaller leaves. So you should go down into the plant. You see how right here I prune that off, and then what you get is growth from the two sides of it. And then you can keep doing that. Keep it tight and bushy, and the leaves will be bigger and better tasting. And once again, here I have some of the Italian parsley and some hostas as well here. Now, these are my string bean plants, which I also sprayed because I don't even know if deer eat them, but I'm assuming they do. So you can see they're beginning to grow up. My homemade trellis that I made here using string and those pickets from Home Depot. So they're coming along. Obviously no string beans yet, but you know, like I said, they are coming along. Now there are those stalky flowers that I cut off because I just don't care for the way they look. And you know, I'm just hoping that this stuff that we bought is gonna work. Okay, so here, take a look at this. This spiky plant here looks like it's on its way out. Why? I don't know. Here is another one of those begonias. Look what's happening to it. It's just like passing out, and there's one right next to it that's doing fine. Here's one of the hostas and the leary oak that the deer began to eat. Another one that they began to eat. I looked on my cameras and I saw it was two of them, and they were young ones. Look how much they ate of that one. That one's crazy. And down here, all in here. So anyway, it was a little upsetting, and but I guess that's nature, right? Here's my Diplodenia right here. This is the one that I had kept over the winter, and I didn't think it was going to come back, so I stuck it in the pot, and it's finally beginning to grow, and the other two here have flowers on them. I wanted to fill something more in there, but I am just so busy with everything. I almost pulled this one out. This is another one that I had winterized, and look, there we go. It is beginning to flower right there. Okay, I have to cut the grass this morning. Well, first I have to go to the cardiologist, and then I have to cut the grass when I come home. Here's another one right here that winterized, and it is coming back. On the steps right here, again, these geraniums, I had winterized these, and they're just starting to flower. This one right here, it is a beautiful color. This one is spent already, so I want to get rid of it. But look how tiny the plant is, and it actually flowered. You know, it always makes me a little bit nervous. I have some cleaning up to do. I was at the shore, so you know, you're away for a day, and you got a big job in the garden. All right, so here. Okay, so I sprayed that stuff all over here too. Look at that massive spider web right there. Can you see it? Okay, so again, my Alberta spruce, if you saw last time, it is getting these brown spots on it, and I did look it up, and somebody said it might be mites. I'm not sure. I don't see, but see what happens. So I'm holding off on chopping it down, but it just might go. They might go. There's these couple of them. Wow, the grass got long even from yesterday. God. And for those of you that are wondering about my sister-in-law's trees, she did have them treated yesterday. I know she took a long time to do it. And yeah, she had them treated yesterday, so she's hoping. She was out there hugging them the other day. She thinks that's going to help them. So anyway, that's it. So So that's where we're at the end of June, garden wise, and it's keeping me busy. There's a lot of weeding that always has to be done, and a lot of unexpected things like the how to spray for the deer and stuff like that, the cutting and stuff like that. But if you keep on top of it, you can keep your garden in tip-top shape, especially now when everything is so expensive. The flowers and everything else is just absolutely crazy still. You want to protect your investment, so it's always nice to take care of things. Is it a lot of work? Yeah, but it's enjoyable because for us, we get stuck in the house so much because of winter, and we run in and out, but we can't spend any time outside. So this is the time to do that, and it just has to fit into my schedule. So today I have to, like I said, I'm going to the cardiologist, and then I have to come home, cut the grass, squeezing the gym in there, and then finish up cleaning the pool. And I don't know, I'm sure there's a list of to-do things for me today, and that's just another day in the life of Marianne and Joe. So again, thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it, and I'll be seeing you really soon. Okay, buddy, take care. Happy 4th of July, in case I don't see you before then, but I might.